Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to continue along with my project of updating the containers around the property, and I wanted to try something a little bit different that I haven't tried before. So I was scrolling through my phone looking for some inspiration pics, and I came across this picture that I guess is quite popular in Scandinavian countries, and I really love the simplicity of it and the sleekness of it, and I figured that I would give it a try. Now, you guys might be sitting there screaming at your TV saying, you know, it doesn't really get much more simple than taking an actual Christmas tree and putting it into a container. And you are 100% right. It really can look beautiful doing it that way too. But today I just really wanted to try to do something a little bit different and be a little bit more creative. So here's what we have going on in terms of materials of what you're going to need. So I have these two branches that I had saved from the summer when we had cut off some of the river birch on our property. I figured it might be good for a project later on down the road, and I'm going to go ahead and use them for that project today. I have gloves, snippers, floral wire, two containers obviously to go ahead and set them in, and then I have cuttings of both a blue spruce, cedar, and as well as a balsam fir. Now the blue spruce I got off of my property, so I don't have a lot of those. The tree is alive. I didn't want to take too many cuttings off of it and make it look bad. And then the fir I actually got from the tree farm where we buy our Christmas trees at. They often trim off some of the bottoms of Christmas trees and they let you take them. So I took them till my heart's content and basically loaded up the back of the pickup truck with them. So far I've added soil to the branch to keep it anchored in the container. Just make sure to pack it down tightly so it doesn't shift in the wind. Now I'm going to start layering the branches, beginning at the bottom and working my way up. For the best results, use spruce or fir branches. They're sturdy, easy to wire, and they naturally hold that classic Scandinavian shape. I may add a little arborvitae for texture, but I want to keep it minimal so that the structure stays clean. Avoid cedar or hemlock branches. They're too flat and floppy and they won't give you that full, sculpted look. Guys, so here's the first one, and I think she looks really, really cute. A couple things that I learned along the way. One is that you need a lot less than you think that you need. I thought I was going to need a ton of different branches, and it's not nearly as much as I thought I was going to need, which is nice because then I can go ahead and make something else with it or make a wreath or whatever. Second, you want to make sure you're layering it so that your longer pieces are at the bottom and that your shorter pieces are at the top. And then every once in a while, I went around and I did one extra security loop with the floral wire just to make sure that everything's going to be nice and tight. And as it gets breezier and windier, nothing's going to start flying off. The other thing was I really thought I was going to like the look of the blue spruce with a different texture and color of the balsam fir, and I actually didn't. I really liked to keep it simple and just use one. I was also thinking I was going to potentially just stick some of the green giant arborvitae in here just as added, just a different texture to be seen. And keeping it simple was really the way to go here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to water the bottom later tonight, only for it to help freeze overnight and added security so that it doesn't wobble back and forth. But it's pretty secure. So I really make sure to pack the soil down in there. You can also use rocks or whatever it may be. But this was a small enough container where I thought soil would be enough. And that's it. So let's do our second one. finished up our 2 little Scandinavian Christmas trees. I'm not 100% sure what to call them, but that's what I'm going to go with. And I think they look really cute. So tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and finish down by the lower gate, clean up that area, and then that's probably where I'm going to place these. So that video is going to go up on Friday if you guys want to follow along and see what the final product looks like. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you like my content, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.